16 have been bullied at some point in their lives. Were you ever bullied?
No, I wasn't. But I have seen bullying, and bullying doesn't have to just be as a child. I mean, I know people are bullied when they're 55 years old.
Could happen when you're 45.
It's, you know, it happens, right? But you got to get over it. Fight back. Do whatever you have to do.
Megyn Kelly comes to Fox Prime Time tonight with a sit-down interview with presumptive Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. Good morning. To political
Morning,
junkies,
how are you?
yeah, I'm terrific. So that little reference to bullying there, were you perhaps talking about yourself being bullied by Donald Trump? And did he get it? From what I saw, he didn't seem to get it.
Well, I was obviously making a joke because he was talking about how bullying can continue into adulthood. So it seemed like an obvious joke to make. But I don't know. You know, that's one of the questions that the viewers will have to decide tonight, whether Trump gets it, because the whole interview was about temperament. Temperament, empathy, responsibility of people in power when it comes to their rhetoric, not just with respect to, you know, me, but with respect to entire groups of people, and, you know, be it women, Muslims, Mexicans, and so on. And I think the viewers will have to make up their own minds about whether, you know, that light bulb has gone off for Trump.
In order to get this interview, you made the pilgrimage to Trump Tower, not that far away from your office, but you had to go to him and try to mend fences, at least, if not mending fences completely, at least to the point that he would agree to sit down and talk with you. Was that seen as weakness by him on your part?
Oh, I don't think so. And I think, in fact, it shows just the opposite. You know, I could have sat and let him come after me for several more months, but I had been looking for months for an opportunity to move beyond that. And, you know, I called him up and asked him if he would meet with me. First he said no, and then ultimately he said yes. And I think, you know, the nature of journalism is that we, the reporters, pursue our subjects. You know, this isn't a romantic relationship. This is my business. This is what I do for a living. And it was journalism that made me Trump's target from the beginning. So I was happy to reach out to him. I had wanted only for him to stop with the angry tweets in order for me to do so. And there was, in fact, a tweet lull in the beginning of April, and I took advantage of it. And I think Trump, to his credit, was very gracious from the moment I walked into Trump Tower. He could not have been more kind, more welcoming. I think, you know, he told me he believed it took a lot of guts to do it. And I didn't need it to be on neutral ground. You know, I never had a problem with Trump at all. I was just trying to ask questions that would be probative to the electorate.
Would you consider this episode over? You've admitted this has been a difficult time for you since August when this whole thing blew up. It's been difficult personally for you. You're supposed to have thick skin as a journalist. You should be used to criticism, and you are, and you take it. He's a politician. He should be able to take it as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I think I was surprised at the ferocity with which Trump responded to what was a legitimate debate question about, you know, his comments on women, which already we're seeing in this election has indeed become an issue. As for what happened in the months thereafter, you know, plenty of politicians have been unhappy with me in response to tough questioning. Other guests as well. I'm used to that. I would say that what happened with Trump, by any measure, was extraordinary and indeed unprecedented. And I do think at times Trump's choices with respect to American journalists skirt First Amendment issues, because you cannot have an attempt to intimidate members of the press, whether it's, you know, putting them in a pen at a press rally and encouraging the crowd to yell the B word at female reporters, or what happened with me. And, you know, I can take it. I have a strong boss, and I have a great network, and I have a very big microphone. But you have to be careful, because members of the press are there to represent the American people, not ourselves, and ask the questions they want answered. Having said all that, I feel like this is a chance for Trump and I to turn the page, and I think it's a riveting exchange, and that hopefully we've done so.
And we're looking forward to it. We should mention, for those who are not political junkies like you and I both are, but you also, Robert Shapiro, Michael Douglas, and actress Laverne Cox. Should be fascinating tonight. We're looking forward to it tonight at 7 o'clock on Fox 4. Megyn Kelly, welcome to Prime Time on Fox 4. See you then.
Thanks so much.